Yeah, you know currently that background is kind of like inspired as like a memorial, you know, I don't want to give away too much of the story.
Yeah.
But you know, there is certainly a there are some who are vested interest in bringing Superman back to power, who have an incentive to do that, and so some of them were involved in some of the construction of some of the arenas, and so we have a lot of that will be explained when the story comes in. But yeah, some are vilifying Superman, and some are kind of
making him a hero.
Exactly.
Interesting. So there's two perceptions about what Superman did.
Exactly. There's certainly a divide there.
Okay, level transitions are back. The one on this stage is on the far right.
Oh yeah, this is great. We're you actually knocked your opponent outside.
And how are you changing these in any way? They're just kind of there as.
Well, they're shorter first of all, and so you see quickly the action starts up again. But we do have the you know, the different kind of palette of options, you know, and objects in the background that you can fight with. That's always been kind of like the signature thing with Injustice is the arena. You know, we describe it as like the third character. It's like, you know, a considerable involvement in the in how you play the game.
In the first Injustice, I would constantly pick Aquaman stage because it didn't have stage transitions. I know you can turn them off.
Yes.
But are there levels like that in Injustice 2?
Yes, we are going to have some that are just a single arena, and this is that one we were talking about.
That looks like a nasty fish fight.
Yeah.
One thing we actually didn't cover off on, wagers are back. You brought them back. There's definitely some facial animation going on. Tell me about that.
Well, you know, like one of the things that again we're trying to really do with this interact and acknowledge each other as much as possible. So, you know, the Clash really gets them a chance to talk. The intros that we were seeing have them talk. You know, there's so much lore with these characters. So much like you know, some of their conversations make reference to some of the famous, you know, DC comics that have come out over the years. So there's great nods to that, and so that's always exciting when you hear something. It's like, oh, I remember that from, you know, Flashpoint or something like that. So
yeah. This stage, is this a reference to a comic, or because our comics editor thought it was a reference to one of the Infinite Crisis stages?
This is really part of the continuation of our story. It involves a rebuilding of Metropolis, you know, and so that's again part of the story of you know, who is the on the side of wanting Superman to, you know, to his regime to be happening again versus, you know, Batman's side.